going on, y'all? I want to watch this video from WestJet where apparently they're talking about JiDion, someone who I've called out thousands of times, right? The whole predator catcher thing just seemed weird to me from the beginning. Everyone wants to be Chris Hansen, not doing the research and realizing Chris Hansen messed up most of the cases. That's facts. He's the reason why Onision is running free. But no, we just want to imitate him. It's okay. Let's turn serious crimes into Jerry Springer content. That's the best idea. Let's talk about JiDion and all the nastiness. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't, and hit the hype button too. Drop some comments. All right, let's get into it. It's about to be nasty work for sure.
Massive day for the unemployed. JiDion is currently under fire for working with an actual child in the EDP thing.
I feel like I am a victim of JiDion because he encouraged me to keep talking to a child.
The JiDion response may be one of the worst videos I've seen in years. This guy is JiDion admits and shows proof he invited prolific EDP445 to his Discord full of children. JiDion is probably the most predator catcher on earth, to the point he puts literal children in the firing line of actual have a job and don't know who JiDion is. He's a multi-millionaire catching YouTuber, so obviously this isn't a good look for him, which, you know, prompted a response. The minor
and mind you, I did a whole video about this type of stuff. I did a whole video. I might include it somewhere in there, so you can, who knows? I'll think about it. But I did a whole video calling this stuff out years ago. The EDP sting, predator catchers online, how they are endangering actual children in real life. No one wanted to hear me. People was barking on me when I called that out. I'm talking about like years ago, bro. But look, now it's all getting exposed. I was right. These people are disgusting. They don't care about, we got to protect the children. No, they don't. Majority of them are lying. Chris Hansen didn't care. Like, what was that other guy too? Mama Max? Y'all remember him? His disgusting ass got exposed. None of these guys really genuinely care about the children. So much so that they're willing to put you in jeopardy. Invite the EDP type fellow to the Discord. Hey, all these children. Because obviously JiDion's fan base are mostly children. These were kids. Who else is watching that style of content that he does? And he was just like, yeah, come on in, EDP, have your pickings. Go ahead. Go ahead, pick what's your choice? What's your flavor? It's disgusting ass. I gotta play the nasty song. Why would you put her life in jeopardy?
Yeah. You nasty fam, you nasty. You nasty fam, you nasty. You nasty fam, you nasty. You nasty fam, yeah. You know your name.
in question also had a response, so we'll be checking both of these out.
So the claims are that I facilitated a predator to come inside of my Discord channel, which allowed Kayla to be groomed.
Yeah, these are some serious claims going on.
The other claims is that I forced and pressured her into keep on being in contact with EDP. And the third claim is that I forced and demanded that she not go to the police, even though that she was talking to EDP.
Kayla Hoskins is the victim being referenced in the sting operation, and she's not a decoy. Like Skeeter said, this one is for real. But how did she meet EDP445? Well, she was a huge fan of JiDion, and she was in his Discord server. EDP, after being invited by JiDion to his public server full of children, noticed her profile, found her Instagram connected to it, and messaged her.
Now, the reason why people believe that EDP met her through my Discord is because I was under the impression that's how it happened, and I'm the one who put out the statement that EDP found her through my Discord. When EDP joined my Discord, when he was about to do the interview with us,
you know, oopsies, I accidentally invited a into my Discord full of kids. A bit of an oversight, but going on.
The reason why I gladly took the blame for EDP meeting her through my Discord, because at the time, I truly believe that's how you found her, and I wanted to take accountability for my role in this occurrence. But As it turns out, Kayla herself in the documentary stated that she had already been messaging EDP before I had even ever added him in my own Discord. Well, EDP was added into my Discord server to do an interview on June 21st. And he was banned that same exact day because he never came up to actually do the interview because he wanted to get paid last minute.
We ain't doing no goddamn interview until I'm compensated, my nigga.
Even EDP got his hustle on. What's your excuse?
And also, here's the message log of all the things that he said in my Discord. And I know it's a lot of stuff, but yeah, so that's all he said in my Discord.
Bro, let him stay in there for like over 6 hours. Oof.
Now, on June 23rd, that is the day that Kayla at least went public in my Discord server, telling people in the Discord that EDP was talking to her. She was saying, hey, is this the real EDP account? Because if it is, he just messaged me. Now, I know you guys are saying, JiDion, that says deleted user. How do you know that that's her? Well, we did a lot of digging through the Discord server, and this is some evidence to show that it's her because we have old screenshots and everything.
So she deleted her Discord account. Cool, going on.
Now, fast forward on June 28th. So this is 5 days after she first went public in my Discord server, saying that she was talking to EDP. She was telling users in my public VC of a Discord of 130,000 people that she was talking to EDP. And this is what the users...
So he set it up. Yes. That's pretty much what it comes down to is, yeah, him and his, I don't know if it's a manager, whoever that works for him, they set it up. The girl came to them and was like, yo, this dude EDP is trying to slide in my DMs. And they said, this would be a good video. Yeah, don't go to the cops yet. Wait till we can make a video and I could show up with a whole cupcake outfit on. Like, what? You wearing a cupcake outfit? Like, now crazy that's how? Because it's all for the views, it's all for the clout, the money. It's crazy, bro.
And that VC told her when she was telling them that she was talking to a predator and that she's underage.
In the text messages, do you state your age?
Yes.
Okay,
Like
good.
clearly and multiple times?
Yeah.
And he like, yeah, that's straight up
It's
wild.
insane.
You can just send this to
Keeps
the
asking
FBI tip
me.
line if you want.
And again, after all of these people told her that she should stop talking with him and go to law enforcement, she just never responded to them.
I mean, what are you going to do from here? You're going to call the police? I guess.
Yeah, but I guess I'm trying to get more evidence though. And
Never responded to them because she was a child. Also, she responded to you. She responded when you, the person who was running Discord and who was the, I guess, public figure, spoke to her. In the EDP catch video, you're on the phone with her. What are you talking about? You could have been like, go to the police. Now. You know how many times people have contacted me like I was a superhero? Nah, for real, it's crazy. I had to let it be known, don't contact me, call the cops. So many times. Yo, Beast Boy, I'm in this hotel, I can't escape. Why are you hitting me up? Your first call should have been to 911. Like, why are you? I'm talking about people over the internet. Like, you watch my channel, you believe I'm a Power Ranger now and that I can help you in that situation. I cannot. I could give you advice, call the cops. That's it. Like, don't come to me for that. This dude, he over there on the phone. Yeah, man. Oh, now you doing a police report? Now that we're in the middle of filming the video? Yeah, go ahead, do it now. Even though we've known about this and had evidence for months upon months. Anyone wondering what this is what phones used to look like back in the 90s. I don't know why I still do it. It's just...
then I need to get like, I don't know.
I mean, she is still a child who's naive and stupid, and just because the Discord tried to stop her, it doesn't mean you don't have to anymore.
When I first got on the call with her, I let her know I didn't feel comfortable with her talking with a predator, with her being underage. So I came up with some clever ideas to where we could switch off and I could take over communication and she wouldn't have to.
Or you could have went to the cops. I mean, you take over. You're not the police. Why would you be doing that? It's all about the video and making money to this guy. Why would you be doing that? You like
one of those examples that I gave her. Maybe we could say something like, hey, my parents switched providers and I couldn't get my number, so this is my new one. And then it'd be a number that we could text through.
So she is a child, and obviously she's stupid, but this is definitely the right direction to go.
If another YouTuber is going to make clout off of my situation, so am I. TF, that's wrong to take full credit off of something. You're just too young to realize it. And the crazy thing is this isn't about a clout situation because it's really a tragic one.
Am I an opportunist? Yes, I am. But I don't think there's anything wrong with that, as long as you're not harming anybody. And I don't think I was harming anybody. And especially when you're my age, if you're 16, people are going to think that you're young and dumb. So you kind of have to be an opportunist. You have to make your own opportunities.
I feel like there's a limit, talking to a that gets some internet followers might be the...
It's disgusting, but there's a lot of people on the internet that think like this. I'm saying nobody wants to hear it, but this happens all the time. Remember the whole James Charles situation? When people was like, yo, he's talking to these minors in the DMs. And then no one really reported the stories of people that exposed the fact that these minors created a group and were contacting him on purpose with the hopes that he would say something crazy and they could screenshot it and then their TikTok followers could go up. But I mean, both are still nasty, right? Like you can call both out. So if you have a minor in your Discord and they're trying to come to you with information just so they could get clout from it, it's of you or on you to be able to have discernment and separate what should be for content and what should be for go to the cops. Take your ass to the police. There's no clout from this. No clout needs to be obtained. Only jail time for EDP. Why is this a clout thing? Well, she learning from him. He treating it like it's all about the money and the views. Why wouldn't she? It's disgusting.
Lied, but I digress. But alas, she is a child, so majority of the blame here would unfortunately fall on JiDion. No matter her intentions, she is naive. She is a child.
The only people that I wanted to know that she was personally involved in this and that she had been talking to him is her parents, which I also told them.
Sure, you're aware of everything that's happening.
Yes, my daughter always communicates to me.
And B, law enforcement. I didn't want anybody else and nor the world to know that this minor was talking to EDP. That's why me and Skeeter wanted to take over communication.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think we should I'll be like, yo, could you give us your information? We'll give it right back to you. You can change it.
Playing devil's advocate,
Didn't Skeeter admit that he was only doing this for money?
This is a very difficult situation for JiDion. He's stuck between a rock and a hard place. She doesn't want to give him the communications, and she sort of wants to talk to him herself. What can he really do?
How am I supposed to win? It's a manager, man.
I guess you could make the argument that, avoiding this completely and putting a full stop to it was the right move.
Kayla,
why was it his job to talk to? That don't make no sense to me. I'm not giving JiDion no leeway on that. They should have handed the information to the cops and then that's it. If you're going to do a video speaking on it after the fact, cool. But you doing the whole cupcake outfit thing?
Had texted me saying that the detectives told her that it was okay for her to post a video to talk about the situation, which looking back on now, I know is pretty weird. And I personally highly doubt that a detective would tell a minor to come out and make a YouTube video about a situation with a predator. But nonetheless, Kayla went public first about this entire situation, not only going public with it, but also dropping the chat logs as well.
Hello, my name is Kayla and I am unfortunately EDP's victim. I am 16, I'm turning 17, and EDP first started talking to me when I was 15.
Hey, hate the game, not the player. She wanted the views. Look how many exclamation marks, man.
He messaged me first, and I told him my age, and he didn't block me.
So that is the only reason why me and Skeeter went public with it afterwards, because everybody already knew that we were involved in the situation. About a year ago, she dropped a video titled "What JiDion Did Will Shock You," and
I might have to watch
she
that
dropped
video.
a video titled "What JiDion."
I might have to check that out. It probably got way more views now too, just because you shouted it out. Which JiDion has a habit of doing. I've noticed that. No matter how crazy it could be, he will give it some attention and light. I remember some dude was, I guess you could say he was trolling, but making it seem as if he was going to become a PDF until JiDion gave him attention. Guess what JiDion did? Did he ignore this guy? Did he report him? Did he do any of these? No. He shouted him out. Did a whole segment on him. Gave the guy thousands of subscribers for doing he's a PDF troll content. That's crazy. That's so wild, bro. But that's JiDion. That's what he likes to do. It's kind of weird.
Did will shock you, and this is what she had to say.
When I realized something was wrong, I spoke to a moderator in JiDion's Discord server, who happened to be someone I was kind of besties with at the time. But for her own privacy and safety, I won't say her name. I explained the situation, and soon everyone in the voice call started asking questions. Someone told Insight about what happened, and he ended up joining the voice call as well, and asked me if I wanted to be bait.
The thing is, JiDion has receipts for most of this stuff, and she's not looking like a reliable narrator with her, deleted Discord account, as well as comments shut down on her recent video.
And then Kayla,
they're both nasty. Like I've looked through a lot of these videos and receipts. Both of them are foul. JiDion is not scot-free from this.
Decided to give herself up as tribute. I'll play the clip.
Hey, listen,
I mean, to be honest, I don't mind doing it, and I don't think my parents would mind.
Her parents wouldn't mind using her as bait to catch a file on the internet.
And sadly, but also weirdly, this was not the only time that Kayla was trying to be an IRL decoy to meet EDP in person. Since she never gave us the logins nor let us do the plan that we had of switching out the communication, I instead thought of the idea of getting an adult decoy. So that way when EDP came to meet, we could have an adult decoy there. Now, I had asked her to send me some photos of her, and she sent me these photos right here. With these photos, we found an actress that looks fairly similar to her. So I just find it weird that she's saying that we were forcing her to keep on talking to EDP when we're jumping through all these different hoops. I mean, if we can find an actress that looks just like her, then why wouldn't we just take over the communication? It just, to me personally,
I feel like I am a victim of JiDion.
Why wouldn't you have given it to the police so they could take over the communication and get the actress? That's not your job. You made it your job so you can make money. That's all it's about for JiDion.
Because he encouraged me to keep talking to him.
And apparently she alleged JiDion for many other things. JiDion is a scam artist. JiDion is being controlled by the Illuminati. He's friends with multiple pedophiles.
What I can say is that it's not called the Illuminati, but something relatively similar does exist, and it is terrifying. Go against a country in the Middle East and support a country that's blue and white in the Middle East. And if I didn't do that, my sponsors would be taken away.
Oh, brother!
All roads lead to Israel. So I guess JiDion's an Israeli puppet. I guess you could say that Illuminati is real. So apparently there's a bit of a back and forth because people think she made a fake police report.
Frantically, just spam texting me. And he's like, I have undeniable proof that you have a police report, And I'm like, the whole time I'm like, I'll put screenshots of it in this video. But the whole time I'm like, okay, so can you tell your audience that I didn't make a fake police report? Because people are literally threatening to dox me because they thought that I did make a fake police report.
And there is a police report. I don't know if they're going to do anything with it or not. I don't know. Only Kayla can get the updates from the FBI. So that's on her. I'm not gonna have any more contact with her or anything. I'm not talking about.
Why is he putting her name out there? This is an old clip. Why is he putting her name out there?
The situation ever again.
I told JiDion every single time that EDP would send me texts, but he would never tell me to block him or anything.
I want you to block him on your phone, right?
The documentary definitely made JiDion look a lot worse than he really was.
For a long time, I was his little puppet.
I'm not gonna lie, this part of the documentary actually hurt my feelings the most because, she's pretty much saying that I victimized her more than an actual. I'm not here to fight what she said. If she truly feels like that, then that's how she feels.
And JiDion's been really nice to her. I'm gonna read his pinned comment. I'm seeing a lot of disgusting comments saying she asked for this or she deserves. Please stop. She was a minor and EDP is the only villain who should be getting not Kayla. Please, if you have
Nah, JiDion should get some too, bro. He made a lot of mistakes. Whole lot. Butchered. Can I say that? Metaphorically. The whole case. Messed it up, bro.
Any respect for me or have respect for her. Also, as soon as we weren't able to get the information for her to stop talking to him, I should have removed myself. This catch was my first and taught me so much of what not to do. But there's still hope with the FBI involved. Maybe he'll be arrested. Who knows? God bless you all.
Also, she's been threatening to sue me a lot lately. Like in her video that she made about me recently, she threatened that I would be inside of a lawsuit.
I mean, at this point, what does JiDion even pay you for? Especially you inside. I can't wait to see you all inside a lawsuit next.
And somebody in her comment section said, hey, why are you going to sue JiDion but not EDP? And she replied with, EDP doesn't have any money.
Bruh. Ooh, he shouldn't have said he was a multimillionaire.
And he even asked for which the I sent him weren't mine. They were from Google because, you know, it's big brains, you know?
And the reason why this is making me so frustrated is because I told her multiple times to never say or send anything explicit to him if she was going to continue talking to him.
And again, JiDion knows himself that he should have never entertained the idea either way and should have just stopped everything.
And I got her acknowledging that fact. I'm going to roll the clip. Did you take the picture of yourself or did you go on?
Listen, if you're going to keep talking to him, you should not keep talking to him. You should block him immediately. This convo is done.
Google.
No. I did not send anything to anyone.
So you never sent him anything?
Not. I think I will say this. You even told me not to do that because the idea was for him to he kept asking, you know. So we were trying to figure out something.
I told you to never send him anything. Correct?
Yes.
JiDion then shows more Discord logs, and apparently she might have sent something.
But you could tell by his reply that it was something. And I mean, oh my gosh, man. The fact that she could have potentially been sending that stuff to him before we got involved is very, very, very disturbing.
I'm actually playing the Mark Norman joke this time.
Makes you wonder, you think there's ever been any smart kids out there who would flirt with just for the candy? Now you're like, hey, Timmy, don't talk to that guy. He's a child. I know what I'm doing.
To my knowledge, the Illuminati is a whole group of Satanists, right? And what's funny about that is, I don't know if Kayla still is or not, but she used to be, or she might still be, a Satanist. She had it at her...
Well, the Illuminati aren't Satanists by definition. Satanists is more like people that's trying to troll Christians by doing a bunch of bull crap, bro. They're not even doing no rituals and none of that. Like, it's a damn troll book. It's disgusting, though. Nasty as hell. Illuminati, they did have connections with Satan, I guess, but more so in the aspect of Lucifer, like he's the one that brought light and blah, 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 blah. Is really a metaphor for how they wanted to go against Christianity at that time too as well. So both parties did go against Christianity. So you can say, yeah, blah, 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 maybe connection, but not necessarily good. I mean, the same way that there's a plethora of other secret organizations who have similar features and things with Illuminati, but they're not the Illuminati. The fact that people are still talking about Illuminati when their whole purpose has been served and they have no other reason to exist. Now, you think they're going to recruit rappers and fucking Hollywood figures right now? Nah, nigga. Nah, they wanted people to question Christianity and do a bunch of other weird stuff, and they accomplished their damn goal. If there's anyone who's still down, it's going to be like one dude, like that damn movie with Tom Hanks. There's one guy left, one member. There's so many other different groups now. We're not going to look at Scientology. No one is going to, we just going to keep on looking at this one that existed forever ago. What about the ones that have connections through the presidents and with the ring with the, no, I'm not going to say that. But there's a lot that we could be calling out instead. But yeah, the connection of what he's saying is similar, but they're not the same organizations or groups.
profile right there. So like, I don't understand why she keeps on saying I'm in the Illuminati.
And I want to make this a
And the Illuminati was like years before Satanism even got invented.
abundantly clear. There is no denying that JiDion is a full-blown idiot for letting EDP in his server and like keeping him there for 7 hours. He is very content brain.
In case anyone thought me going on that long an explanation, just because I do research and stuff like that, was any kind of defense? Hell no. Both are disgusting. Just want to make sure that you know my opinion.
And I think it was a huge oversight to, not end communication with her immediately.
Yes,
The girl's actions as a child we can write off as being naive and immature, but as an adult, she still made the claim that she was more of a victim to JiDion than, an actual which I think is insane. She wanted to be an IRL decoy, but if you're actually 15, you're not a decoy. You're an actual victim. Like, what? She didn't realize the internet has all the receipts. She heard multimillionaire and wanted to capitalize on that. Lol. She's just a girl, man. She couldn't tell the fat black guys apart. I will always stand by that. The only reason someone like Kayla would even do this is because people like JiDion turned this into content that can make you famous instead of truly aiding making the world better. Vigilantism also rarely results in convictions. The bottom line is that JiDion helped foster the environment where EDP could exist.
Depends on the state, right? I remember when that dude Phoenix Jones, before it was revealed that he was secretly a crime lord, he was actually getting some people arrested. That's a fact.
Without actual criminal consequences. The fact that the word clout even entered the conversation is a problem in itself. And how the hell does she have a better editor than me? JiDion needs to take this as a learning experience because he did.
Of course, that's a whole different case, though. And see what happened with Phoenix Jones?
He dropped the ball very hard in some places. But that being said, I don't think he's nearly as bad as Reddit or Twitter of all places made him out to be.
I think he's bad. I definitely think he's bad. I do think that JiDion made a lot of mistakes and deserves responsibility for and needs to take accountability for sure, especially due to the fact that it's all for money. Like, let's not pretend that he's on some, I just want to do this because I want to save the world. No, he's seen a niche that was making money during the time when his channel was failing. After he made a Christian change, right? He transitioned into a Christian, deleted a lot of his old prank content, and was like, yeah, let me just talk about the Bible. And that wasn't getting no views. So he's like, what can I connect to this that's going to get views? And he's seen other content creators making money off of predator catching, and he absorbed them into his brand. Teach me how to do this, guys. Let me use my money to actually do all this bullcrap. And now this is his old gimmick. It's fake. But that's my opinion. Tell me what yours is down in the comment section. Hit the like button, share the video.